But the narcissists don't like it. They might tell you, well, this is not good for the religion. Oh no, this is how it is since time immemorial. This is how it came from the sky. Oh no, this is going to really, destroy the social fabric, moral fabric. Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about why narcissists hate equality and equal rights. And before I get going, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are updated whenever we put out a new content. So as we know that these narcissists, in general, they feel very entitled. They have this sense of superiority. They think they know it all, they have seen it all, and they deserve that special privileged treatment from the others. These narcissistic folks, they lack empathy and they have zero self-reflection. So they really don't understand and they really don't feel, what you might be going through because of their abuse and manipulation. They really don't care. As long as they are able to get what they want out of you, that's it. These narcissistic folks, they need a lot of things from their supply. Sometimes it is admiration, validation, appreciation, financial gain, the list goes on. Yeah, so in order to get all of this, the narcissist is going to do a lot of things. Yeah, they really work hard, and they take help of manipulation, they take help of gaslighting. Sometimes they bring in a third person, triangulate things, yeah, so that they can create better pressure, more pressure onto you, and you are off balance and you just let them do whatever they want to do with you. You just give them whatever they want out of you. Yeah, so that is how these narcissistic folks are. They want to be treated in a special way. They think that rules don't apply to them. They are not the usual people. They are not commoners like you and me. I wouldn't hesitate in standing in a queue if I'm going to a mall or if I'm going for some work, and if I have to stand in a long queue, I won't hesitate. Maybe I might sit for a while, but I'll stand and I'll maintain the queue. I wouldn't go ahead and demand a special treatment that, hey, I'm diabetic, do this for me. Hey, I'm a therapist, give me first preference and treat me in a special way, and help me get rid of this queue and all of that. No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, that's how a healthy individual thinks and processes. But things are very different when we look at these narcissists. They will hate standing in the queue. They will hate being treated as a normal person, as a normal public, yeah, as a commoner. They want to be treated specially. They want extra attention and admiration, and overall they want to be the center of universe for the entire world and mankind. Yes, I know it sounds absurd, but that's how things are with these narcissistic folks. So these narcissists, they feel entitled to such an extent that they uh, look at you and me as mere source of supply. Yeah, someone who will do the work for them, someone who will give them whatever they want. Yeah, that's how they look at us, supply. And they might need a lot of things. Sometimes it's help, sometimes it's work, sometimes it's admiration, sometimes it's attention, validation. And like, to sum it up, all what they are looking forward to is a supply that is more or less like an unpaid laborer, or maybe in some cases a kind of a paid laborer. Yeah, and a kind of a punch bag where when they are frustrated and irritated, they can punch. Yeah, an emotional toilet where they can go and take a dump, and that's it. So that is what a supply is for them. Yeah, someone who is there to validate, someone who is there to get into mud with them, someone who is there to do uh, whatever they want out of them. Yeah, someone who never says no, because no, denying, rejecting, refusing, these things cause narcissistic injury, and as a result of which you are going to face the narcissistic rage. Narcissistic rage includes passive aggression, full-blown aggression, sometimes silent treatment, lots of gaslighting, manipulation, triangulation. There is a huge lot of things. They would criticize you, they would minimize you, they would bring in another person and further torment you. They might summon their flying monkeys to further torment you. They might smear about you. They might stonewall. They might you know give you silent treatment. So there is a lot of things they will throw at you when you cause them that narcissistic injury. Yeah, when their fragile ego is hurt, they are not going to let it go. They are going to make sure that they teach you a lesson. Yeah, a lesson for saying no, a lesson for hurting them. So that is how these narcissists are. Now, coming back to equal rights and equality, we need to understand every human has the rights to live with dignity despite of his or her gender, orientation, class, creed, religion, color, race, ethnicity. Everyone has the right to live life with dignity, and everyone should be treated equally. We know that there is this disbalance in our society. Some are extremely privileged ones and some are not the privileged one, and that is because of narcissism. If you closely observe, yeah, it's these narcissists, whether they are in the clergy, whether they are in the politics, whether they are in the top profile and position, whether they are the celebrities, whether they are the successful businessmen, entrepreneurs. It's these narcissists out everywhere that causes that disbalance, because they twist things, they manipulate things so that everything is as per their wish, as per their way. Yeah, there is no fairness. Yeah, they manipulate, they gaslight, they do a lot of things. Yeah, these narcissists, they even sometimes use money to exploit others, abuse others, manipulate others. So narcissists are victim into using anything that makes them powerful, whether it is their looks, whether it's their knowledge, whether it's money, whether it's a position, whether it's a political position, whatever it is. Narcissists crave attention, admiration. They want to play God, and they want to be on that hot seat where they get to decide what is right and wrong. That's it. It's every narcissist's wet dream to play God. Yes. They want to be the one who pulls the strings, and they are the one who decides what is right, what is wrong. You don't deserve this, you deserve this. So we are dealing with narcissists, I think, from quite some time. Yeah. We are dealing with narcissists from a really long time. It's not just 10, 15 years or 50 years. It's been hundreds and hundreds of years that we are dealing with narcissists. And the example is, the different cults, the, fundamentalism, the radicalism. All of these things, are a kind of a red flag. So in an ideal, healthy society, culture, everyone is treated equally despite of their preference, likes, orientation, social status, financial condition. Everyone is treated equally. Yeah, in the eyes of the government also, everyone is equal. Everyone is a citizen, and everyone has the right to live life with dignity, and everyone has got the equal rights. No one person is special and privileged and nothing like that. Everyone is equal. But for these narcissists, they want that X factor. They want that special treatment. They want that celebrity status. I mean, they are very obsessed. They are very obsessed with themselves, and they want others to admire and bow down to them and tell them that, oh wow, you know it all. Oh wow, you know exactly what needs to be done. Oh wow, you are such a genius and a mastermind. So these are the things that they crave. These are the things that they want to hear. In our society, we see a lot of these small fraction and community of people that are persecuted, whether it's a religious community, whether it's a social community based on their orientation, like the LGBT community or the refugee. We get to see a lot of these persecuted community and groups that are out there. And of course, it's absolutely okay to demand equal right. I mean, when people are not treated fairly, when people are not treated fairly and equally, that is the time people come together and demand for equal rights, and there is no harm. If someone feels that they are not treated equally, they have all the rights to come forward and demand equal rights from the government. But the narcissists don't like it. They might tell you, well, this is not good for the religion. Oh no, this is how it is since time immemorial. This is how it came from the sky. Oh no, this is going to really, destroy the social fabric, moral fabric. You can easily, spot that loss of control, that fear of losing control with their words, that no, 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 this is not how it is. This is not how it was decided by the gods and the goddesses and this and that. So they do a lot of this exhibition of idiocracy, and so a lot of people buy their bullshit, and they will be like, oh wow, yeah, really, oh yes, this is the ancient way. You need to understand that they are living in the 2023, and they want people to think and behave like the stone age people, yeah. And they want to propagate these ideas, those stone age ideas and fantasies, through the new age devices like mobile phone, computer, email, and this and that. So it's very funny, and you can easily see that loss of control. Now they can't scare you alone, so they bring in culture, tradition, religion, god, this and that. So you can see a huge amount of this abuse happening, this narcissistic abuse being done by the clergy of religion. There are good people also, there are bad people also, I get that, good and bad is everywhere. But the clergy category is the one that is big time into exploiting others. The same thing is with these powerful people, whether it's the politician, this and that. Everywhere, wherever they are a little powerful, they are big time into abusing it and exploiting the others. They are big time into subjugating and persecuting the weaker ones. And some of these people who are homophobic, or maybe phobic towards a specific religion, they might say, oh no, this is not right, this is evil. These clergies, they are going to push their radical narrative that no, this is the right way, our way is the right way, rest other things are horrible, they're going to burn in hell. Again, what is that? That is narcissistic abuse, yeah. Tormenting people. When you are unable to torment, you are bringing in a supernatural spiritual entity to torment and further mislead people. And then the others like, no, this is not how it is. So overall, if you see, narcissists hate when everyone is treated in the same manner. They want that exclusive treatment, they want excessive admiration, attention, and they want that exclusive treatment. Now let me tell you an interesting thing. There are a lot of these social media influencers talking about masculinity, but the masculinity they are talking about is toxic masculinity. It's not a healthy masculinity. Again, there are a lot of these feminists, they talk about this right and that right, and they are narcissists themselves. Everyone has a role to play. A man has a role to play, a woman has a role to play, family has a role to play, the society has a role to play, a certain community has a role to play. Everyone's life is very different and unique, and everyone has the right to live life however way they want. Yeah, I mean, like LGBTQ people have their own life, and they have all the rights to live life with dignity, yeah, respect and honor. And just because their preference is different, that doesn't mean that the other powerful ones are going to subjugate them. Yeah, this is what narcissistic abuse is. When people abuse whatever makes them powerful, whether it's the knowledge, money, beauty. So I see a lot of these LGBTQ advocates also, they sometimes become very fanatical. I mean, like, they sound very fanatical. I mean, clergies, you will see a lot of fanaticism. These toxic masculinity advocates, they will sound a lot fanatical. Then you get to see these feminists, they sound fanatical. Then some LGBTQ activists, they sound fanatical. The thing is that everything has to be there in balance. Everyone exists, yeah. From time immemorial, all kinds of people exist, yeah, and everyone has the right to live life with dignity. Everyone has the right to coexist, yeah, and mind their own business, and that's it, yeah. You live your life the way how you want. I live my life the way how I want. The ganging up, smearing, yeah, smearing against the weaker one. No, they are bad. They're going to spoil the society. They're going to spoil the family, this and that. That's something which is, narcissism. Yeah, when you are ganging up, smearing the weaker ones, you are trying to persecute. You're trying to change the way how people are looking at the weaker section, the weaker segment. So this is what narcissism is. If it's not my way, there is no other way. You don't deserve to live. Yeah, that's how these fanatics are, whether it is the LGBT community, whether it's the straight community, whether it's the politics, whether it's the clergy, whether it's business, anything, education, wherever you go. So this fanaticism, this craziness, this extremist, approach is what is the hallmark of narcissism. Yeah, this is the only way. There is no other way. Why there is no other way? Yeah. So narcissists really hate, equality and equal rights, because they feel their position gets threatened. As it is, they are insecure being who are ugly on the inside, and they cannot accept that ugliness. Yeah, they are not happy with that ugliness. Instead, they make that ugly self more ugly with their deeds. Yeah. So these narcissists, they hate when, the weaker ones get that, equal attention and admiration. They hate it. They will ridicule. Oh, he's this, she's that, they are this. They just want all that admiration limited to them. That's it. I'm the best. There is nothing else. If you agree to me, you are the best. If you don't agree to me, he's bad. She's a bitch. He slept his way. They are distorting everything. They are spoiling the society. They are spoiling the culture. This is what it is. So these narcissists, they really feel threatened. Whenever people talk about equal rights, these narcissists, they really feel threatened. Everyone has the rights to live with dignity. Everyone has the rights, to anything and everything that is out there or that is being provided by our country. Whether it's a transgender, whether it's a lesbian, whether it's a gay, whether it's a straight man, a bisexual, a handicap, or differently abled, whoever it is. So, coming to the point, when someone says this is not right, that's a red flag. When someone says this is going to spoil the fabric, that's a red flag, because everything existed from a very long time. Yeah. The problem is when narcissists gang up. The problem is when the flying monkeys, narcissists, and their enablers, all of them gang up and start persecuting the others. Where the privileged ones want all that special treatment, admiration, attention, goodies, but they don't want to share that with the underprivileged one. Yeah, the ones who are a little weak. They don't want that. So you can see example of this in our society, caste system. Yeah, the higher castes, persecuting and subjugating the lower castes, the rich and the powerful ones, subjugating and, brutalizing and dehumanizing the weaker ones. And a lot of this disbalance is there because of narcissism. And that begs a question. I mean, for how long narcissism is there in our society? It's been how long that it exists? So all of these wars against each other, my way is the right way, forced conversion, my orientation is the right orientation, your orientation is bad, your orientation is not good, you don't have the right to live life with dignity, you have to beg and be helpless and do the menial thing. All these are, examples of narcissism. Because if in a healthy society, healthy individuals, everyone is treated equally, despite of your color, caste, gender, preference, orientation. That's all your personal stuff. But everyone is treated fairly. Everyone, is treated with dignity, and everyone has the right to do and practice whatever they want. So this is the sole reason why narcissists hate whenever, people talk about equality or equal rights, this narcissistic abuse is there. And the example is this disbalance. One is treated extremely well and one is treated horribly. One is there just to serve and one is there just to enjoy the perks of being powerful. Yeah. So again, you can look back in history and you can see all of these kings and queens and their servants and slaves. What is it? I mean, according to me, that is narcissism. Yeah, because I mean, like, why would I treat another human um, in a bad way? Why would I expect another human to do the dirty work? I get it. I mean, if I'm sick and if I want some help, I'll pay someone and get my work done. But that's work. I'm paying the other person for doing whatever I want them to do. Yeah, I'm not trapping them in relationship. I'm not telling them that, oh no, my race is this, so you have to do this for me. Yeah, if you see all of these invasions and other things also, it's all about being superior. I have conquered, so I'm superior. Now it's got to be my way, otherwise there is no other way. So you can see these fundamentalists, these fanatics. uh, I mean, what is all this? It's all narcissism. Yeah, it's all narcissism that has been appropriated culturally, societally, or religiously. Yeah, but I mean, if you see it in a better light, it's nothing more than narcissism. Whether it's the caste thing, whether it's the race thing, whether it's this, whether it's gender, all of this do's and don'ts. This is the right way, that is not the right way. This is going to spoil this, that is going to spoil this. I mean, like, these narcissists, they are going to, some of these communal narcissists or the religious narcissists, they are going to brag big time that something has come from the sky, their rule book, do's and don'ts, and if you don't abide to it, you're a bad person, you're going to burn in hell, and you know the drill, what happens next. And that's what they use to exploit and abuse others. These narcissists, they are going to literally, make others feel as if they are horrible people, horrible individual who don't have rights to live, just because they have a difference of opinion, difference of thought, different preference, different likes and needs. They don't deserve to live. Yeah, you open any history book, you are going to see a lot of narcissism there. That version of narcissism might be under the guise of war and this and that and treaty and all of that, but at the core it is nothing more than narcissism. That is what it is. Whether you can see the traits of psychopath in some of these rulers, in some of these warriors, in some of these leaders, traits of a psychopath, traits of narcissist, traits of Machiavellianism. You can see a lot of these traits in these people, these leaders, so-called these gurus, these geniuses, wise man, good man. So these narcissists, they hate equality, because equality and equal rights threatens their position. They feel that they are going to lose control. They feel that their position is going to be threatened and compromised. They won't get that special privileged treatment. So then they come out with all kinds of tricks. Religion doesn't say this, our culture doesn't say this, our society doesn't say this. This was all about why narcissists hate equality and equal rights. No matter who that narcissist is, whether it's in your family, neighbor, work, whatever it is, talk about equal rights, talk about equality, they are going to get irritated. That 8-year-old, that insecure 8-year-old will jump out and fight with you. Why equal treatment? No, no equal rights, no equality. I deserve that special treatment and admiration. I should be the center of universe, and I should be the only one because I'm special. So we are dealing with narcissists. So overall, we are, surrounded by narcissists, whether it's family, friends, work, system, everywhere. Narcissists are there, and narcissists, want to feel special. And because of that, they do a lot of things. They twist and turn, and they, misconstrue. They withhold facts. They do a lot of things, so that they get in that position where they are treated specially and not the others. Yeah, others are just to serve. Yeah. So yes, this was all about why narcissists hate equality and equal rights. In case if you would like to add in something, you can always comment below, and please take care of yourself. Lots of love and blessings to all of you, and beware of the narcissists. Bye.